Hey, welcome. This is your lineup for Fiji versus Georgia. So as you can see with the ranking that just came out on September 25th, the ranking is that Fiji is ranked number 8 and Georgia is the 14th ranked team in the world. So it will be an exciting game as we take a look at their lineup. And if you're, just a reminder, if you're here for the first time, make sure you subscribe if you're not a member, and or share and like the content. Here is our lineup for Georgia. So as you can see, 14 players are actually playing in Europe, and 4 of those are playing for the, top tier, and the rest of them are like second division players. But interesting part is that Georgia, most of the players are coming in from Black Lion, which plays their Rugby Europe Super Cup in the Eastern Conference. So a lot of them play together, and kind of like Fiji with the Fijian Rua. Let me see here. So what I have here is, as your captain is your number 1, Mikhail Nariashvili. So he's your number 1 lockhead prop. And he's from Black Lion. So as you can see here, I've put all the teams they're playing with. And one of the players that I've got on the cover, who is playing for Lyon, which is listed that he's playing for Lyon. And I'm not sure if it's real, but that's what it says. But if that's the case, then he is going to be playing together with Semi Randrandra. But they're not teammates yet, but they could be teammates, I guess. Yeah. So let's look at, and that's your number 11, your left wing, number 11, David Niniashvili. Yeah. And as you can see, a lot of players from there. 14 players play in France and 15 from Black Lion. I mean, really, that's a lot of players playing together. So that's why I think it'll be a really tough game for Fiji. But as you can see, Fiji is very fit, and we have a little audio from the press conference before the game, where the Georgian line-out coach Paul Tito was asked of how he was preparing the Georgian team for Fiji, and this is what his answer was.
And Moles will be for the next game. How did Georgian team prepare for the matchup, who's been really good against both Australia and Wales while defending Moles?
Yeah, Fiji have done a great job. It's an area of their game they've really improved. It's our ability to call to the space, to win our own ball, but to be better and finishing opportunities with our maul. We've spent a bit of time this week on focusing on this space. Fiji are a growing nation in this space. They've got great coaches in their group now, and they're really preparing their team well in this space. So I'm sure it'll be a great battle, and we look forward to it.
So this is what one of the assistant coaches for Fiji had said, Daryl Gibson, about Georgia, when asked the question, since Georgia has 0 points and Fiji has 6, and how they would probably want to give it all they have against Fiji. And this is one of his answers about Georgia.
Yeah, I guess the motivation for Georgia is very high. Clearly they look disappointed with their performance, but this week's really around Fiji focusing on what we need to do and perform in the weekend. I think the bye for us has come at a really good stage of the tournament, and in terms of our schedules, it's given us the opportunity to refresh. Given that we'd had 4 Tier 1 nations in a row, and so it's important. And the energy and excitement the players have had this week is really palpable, and they're really looking forward to the game tomorrow.
Yeah, so going on, we have, here is our line out for Fiji versus Georgia. But as you all know that Fiji has 19 players playing professionally for the Fijian Rua, and 8 from France, 4 from England, 1 from Scotland, and 1 from Australia. Interesting thing is they've been playing really well together. So I think a part of it has to do with that a lot of them are playing together in the Fijian Rua, like we said. That was the case with Georgia playing together with the Black Lions. Yeah. So here are your number 1. Your loose head prop is Eroni Marvin. And your number 2 hooker is Samuel Matavesi from Northampton Saints. Tight head prop, number 3, Luke Tangi from Provence. And of course, here is your number 4 lock is Yosua Nasilasila from the Fijian Drua. And his number 5 lock also from the Fijian Drua, Te Dirikindaveta. And then your number 6 flanker is your Lekima Tangitangivalu from Pau here in France. And your number 8 is, of course, William Emata from Edinburgh in Scotland. And your other player here from one of the best number 7 out there in the business is Levani Potia from La Rochelle there in France. Okay, so moving down to your backs, your number 9 is Simeone Kuruvoli from the Fijian Drua. Fly half, number 10, Teti Tela, again from the Fijian Drua. Inside center, number 12, Joshua Tuisova from Racing 92 in France. And your captain, of course, is outside center, number 13, Waisea Nayada Levu. And continuing on to your right wing, number 14, Celestino Ravudaumanda. Also from Fijian Drua, and across then, like I said, onto your left wing is number 11, Semi Randrandra, and like we said before, Semi and David could be teammates in Lyon. And your number 15, your fullback, is Ilaisa Ndruasese, okay, from the Fijian Drua. So going down into your substitutes, number 16, Tevita Ikanevere, from Fijian Drua. Number 17, Penny Ravai from Reds. I was there in Australia. Number 18, Samu Tavake, Fijian Drua. And then you have then your number 19, Temo Mayana Vanua from Northampton Saints out there in England. Also from England is Elbert Tuisue, number 20. Number 21, Frank Lomani from the Fijian Drua. And number 22 is Vilimoni Potitu, who doesn't have a team at the moment. And number 23, Vinaya Habosi from Racing 19 here in France. Okay, so that's your team and your lineup, and wishing both teams a wonderful game. And we'll come back at the end to talk about it. Okay. If you're still here, make sure you're new for this channel, make sure you subscribe for this channel, or check the like button, or share the content, and we'll see you later. Take it easy, everybody. Have a nice game.